Ah yes, Deadmaus Drama, where one evil is not like the others. And if you're watching this, it's episode 3 of in digesting Psych2Go content. It looks like the most innocent channel. It is probably the worst thing you can possibly consume. I don't know how convincing it's gonna be, but you shouldn't take advice from like everyone, which includes the most popular people. Advice is something that has to be applied to you. You have to apply it logically, basically. I'm even starting to discover of like brushing teeth does nothing. There's no reason to brush teeth. What actually killed my teeth is the other teeth. And if I don't logically understand that, like, I will never make progress in life. Funny enough, when I say that, Asmon Gold raises his hand and it's like, I did it too. I suffered from the other teeth as well. It's the wisdom teeth. There's a lot of mysteries in the world that we tend to just like remove, right? Just like wisdom teeth. We just remove the mystery and move on with our lives. It's cleaner that way, right? It's more sanitary that way. If something is causing a problem, we just remove everything, right? You get cancer, we remove your entire arm. And then you die, Technoblades. Or are you dead? I don't know. But this is what we do. It still sounded very convincing. And the advice, sometimes you don't even take advice. You go to the hospital to get taken care of. And unfortunately, health is not something you can just hand over to someone. There's nobody that will heal you physically. There's nobody that will heal you mentally. Unless you're broken. And this is where we begin. This is the answer to the question they're asking. All right, I know the answer. It's very easy. A person becomes evil when he is broken. You can become broken financially. In fact, we call these people baroque. Yep. And then what do? You resort into crime, into stealing stuff, into breaking into people's houses. And sometimes you are morally broke, so you are greedy. And so you want to steal money from other people in legal means. Alright, interesting. Morality is like a pile of sticks, right? If you allow one stick to be loose, it might get broken, right? You can still fix it anytime if it's just a decision that doesn't change your life fundamentally. But like if you allow yourself to lie to other people, your stick gets broken. Potentially giving up means like suicide and you break everything. You have to break literally everything, including hope itself. That one moral stick is enough to at least survive and until like you have a dignifying death instead of just like self-induced death. Some moral problems are bigger than others, of course. Death being probably the worst. That breaks all your moral sticks, basically. Breaks the entire moral integrity, basically. So I already made this video. Just out of top of my head. Okay? Which is why I don't respect this channel. I'm like, you're useless. But Deadmaus Drama is not about respect or disrespect. It's a lot worse than that. It's like you have a lot of subscribers and you pretend to be better than me. That's annoying. Now it's getting frustrating, isn't it? Not only you feel that you're better than me, you're spreading misinformation. You're spreading medical fucking bullshit science onto people. You're not teaching anyone anything. You're the most dangerous channel. And it's enough that it's fucking invasive on this platform. It is on top of every single search you search. They have invaded, and they even asked for more of like they started fucking baiting people into clicking videos for a split second. You can see it being documented here. They were desperate for more views. They didn't know what to do. But it's such a spam channel that is in the end successful. And it pains me, you know? It's another sniper wolf to some people. This is just another sniper wolf. For me, sniper wolf is not actually really a spammer, but this strategy seems to work, you know? Even in the world of giving advice, that one sucks. That one really sucks. That one's dangerous. In the comments, right now, no, you're not gonna fucking watch the rest of the video. Right now, if you watched any of these Psych2Go content and you still remember something, giving like as an advice to you, tell me about it. One of the most degenerate things that can be told to you is dopamine. Yeah, I'll start fucking mouthing some music. What is it? Beatboxing? I don't know anymore. I don't even know anymore. Dopamine. But they literally have to add that beatbox moment as their main theme of just like the opening main theme of their videos, the introduction, because they love dopamine so much, as if like it explains everything. The feels good explains every fucking monkey on this earth. Every monkey likes good, feels good, you know. Anytime you achieve something, dopamine happens, and it's like, I don't care. Don't repeat the same thing in your videos. That fucking sucks, bro. That's not insightful anymore. It's just fucking scientific garbage. You're just introducing yourself as a piece of shit who loves science too much. You know? Oh my god. Hey guys, have you heard of this brain chemical? Shut up. Shut the fuck up. And now they have members only content. Let's go. They started another strategy. They keep fucking wiggling around. Oh, that's so cute. This one is like more normalized on this platform, but the shit that they offer is absolute dog shit. I mean, look how fucking demonic this looks like. It is insane. I'm sorry, bro. Like, who's gonna pay you? Bury them alive at this point. Holy crap. Loves being hypnotized. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm paying right now. Where's my wallet? I'm hypnotized by demons right now. Okay. The desire to not exist. Women have it all the time. I literally, bro. Wow. This is the opening fucking scene of members only. Man, this channel is just a fucking joke. Ran by a woman. I created Comedy Special as a series to explain that women don't exist. And Psych2Go is like, yep, I have that desire to not exist. Pay me to figure out what that means. Alright? What that looks like. Let me explain it for you. But you have to pay money. Give me money, boy. Don't be fooled. This channel is dangerous. It looks like animated pixie magic, right? But it's not. It's not that simple. It's a fucking piece of shit person hiding their face. Like me. Except I hide my face because I don't have 12 million subscribers. You know, I don't have the funding of billionaires, basically, to improve my content properly and not just hire some Filipino guy to draw for me. Forget about it. You have AI now, alright? Improve your fucking content already. Alright? You can generate any amount of images instantly. Bam slam. But you want to have specific images. You can even do that. You can do that as well. Just fire your Filipino guy. Oh, you can't fire him. Because outrage. You know, we have to like serve the current system. I don't know. That's a big drama. That's a big cloud above us. This has nothing to do with this video, okay? The AI hiring system or firing system, I don't know, man. That one's scary. That's a war machine. That's a change in the world. That's a, now let's just listen. Oh no, dopamine is not what you think it is. Oh man. Dopamine expert. Oh, that's the most evil person ever. Holy shit. This is the spawn of evil. Dopamine expert. Oh, this is so fucking disgusting. Like, people can become anything, but there has to be a little bit of a demand. And the fact that we demand people to be dopamine experts, I mean, just wow. Unfortunately, the real dopamine is hide behind member payment wall. That's introduction to the actual song that we're gonna be listening to. Because it's Deadmaus Drama, motherfucker. Is this copyrighted?
Motivation neurotransmitter. Dopamine.
Let's get the real dopamine though. Broken people. They will ask, the broken people will ask you to undo the damage you have been done in case you broke them. I have been broken many times. And I'm being bent over pretty fucking hard. But, you know, the system makes me weak. My enemies don't understand that I will fucking double in power. Quadruple in power. 8 times in power very soon. Hyperlandia. Wow. 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 Whoa. Oh my god. That's dopamine, bro. Holy shit. It always clicks into place. The power of music. Heal, my friends. Heal from all the psychotic bullshit on this internet. I try to put in work to hopefully reverse the damages of other people. Already uploaded hundreds of videos to change your minds, to challenge your minds, not to lie to you, not to sound convincing because science. No, to just tell you that the world isn't as it seems. Don't pretend that there are super ultra smart people talking to you without you putting effort. We have to go. So if you're watching this video, we found bad content. Because there's still a chance that I will be redeemed. That I will find what I'm looking for. The correct answers to the problems. Right? If I will not find that, it will make me nervous. Because this channel is simply popular. Like, dopamine is funny to me simply because it's not an answer to anything. People feel good based on their own DNA programming of their own brain. People feel good for different reasons, you know? Just like their political leanings, and people feel good when their political party wins. You're programming your brain all the time, all by yourself, and unfortunately, you're different. You're unique. And dopamine is like the least descriptive piece that you can ever use. The least descriptive puzzle piece. There might be like hidden motivators. There might be monkey brain in there that everyone understands. Monkey likes candy. I mean, okay. Money likes money and bitches. Monkey likes money. Who would have thought, right? I would have never guessed. That's crazy. You get bitches later, of course. I feel like money came from the monkey, not from one eye of like one eye. Oh my god, so sophisticated. I feel like that was just like After Effects to make it look cool. I think it's just monkey. It's monkey business. Money is monkey business. So second piece of advice that I'm telling you after telling you to not listen to other people's advice is well, it's monkey business. It's not that important. Money is not morally captivating. You need more. You need to be a smart person to be a moral person. I think you can tell that, right? Because to be smart is to like reinforce your beliefs. Reinforce them so they never break. You know? And reinforce beliefs that are actually good and helpful to everyone. Productive all the time. The desire for your money to not exist. What a monkey business, isn't it? This is how they started their career. Offering this in particular. I wouldn't even know what to sell exactly on YouTube because selling videos is like the dumbest thing I could ever come up with personally. I don't know where they're gonna put the money because you should already be earning tons and tons of money. Every day they earn 200 fucking dollaroonies. Alright? This is the monthly earnings estimated. Oh wow. 100K, boys. A fucking month. At minimum. They still want more. So please, when we're talking about monkey business, like attack the monkeys. They're the stupid ones. I will fucking rip you into pieces if you're a hater of me. I will rip you into pieces potentially in the future. Don't come at me. I'm just a guy exposing the truth. Okay? I'm trying to just like silence a lot of women who want to like come down into the comment section and bitch and moan and pretend that they think this channel is just completely fine. Right? That science is fine. Well, there are dark sides to everything, and unfortunately, these dark sides are extremely dangerous. I'm telling you, the pitfall, the traps, they're extremely dangerous. And just because your brain can't comprehend these things, I'm sorry. Okay? Just continue. You know, don't bitch. Continue growing. Okay? My advice number 3, grow past your hate. Because it's very common for that to happen. Right? If you are triggered by my words, you are just simply not grown enough. You can grow past your hate. You can understand where I'm coming from if you just be patient and let the thing happen. I'm scared, guys. We're gonna click, but I'm scared. Because I know they can be trusted.
If you had the chance, would you? History and whether people are born.
Yeah, history is full of examples of Mr. Beast videos where you are being told that you can just backstab your significant other on camera. You know, you can do a moral crime. It's actually quite fascinating because Mr. Beast recognizes of like, in the world of money, you can commit moral crimes. And people tend to shy away from that, and that's what makes them poor. Why would they want to be poor, though? Why wouldn't you just backstab the other person for double the money? Like, it makes no sense, right? And it's like Mr. Beast is so fascinated of, like, what, morality exists? The biggest channel on this platform is like, when I put 2 people and then I say backstab, nothing happens. Nothing happened, boy. They like each other. And I'm like, whoa, that's cool. Whoa. There can be like a lack of moral reasons to do moral things.
Born
Sure.
evil or made evil. We'd like to believe
If someone can get away with something, like Americans probably are opportunistic, where we are told by Americans themselves of like, oh, we just steal everything. We steal everything that's not chained to the ground. It's like, oh my, who are you guys? Luckily, there's a country called China. Oh man. You can't steal that one.
far more than we realize, even shapes in us.
Wait, what? That's a much more sophisticated question. Except I know the part where like you're born with is false. Unless you're born with terrible parents, unless you're born into a crazy fucking family, then yes, you're born evil. You're born with the intention of parents to parent you into doing evil things. Like when a baby or like a 3-year-old child is crying underneath my feet because that happened and it was like really devastating because it's like not crying, it's screaming. I knew that 3-year-old is evil. But what is more fascinating is not that the 3-year-old is evil and that it's born evil. I know the parents are evil. I know the more important facts, you know. So technically it's possible. But the requirement is that your parents have to be evil. Okay, it's possible. Your parents have to literally indoctrinate evil inside you. You have to put that shit, cram that inside you. And that shit must not come out. Just because the rest of the world exists, you know? And then your parents have to fight the rest of the world to keep the evil within you. You know, it gets pretty tricky. There can be a lot of right answers, unfortunately. You just have to catch them all. When it comes to this channel, does it connect with like the evil? And absolutely, you're fucking greedy. You're greedy bastard. You're spamming all over the fucking YouTube and asking for money. And you're just like ahead of the fucking curve, right? You're ahead of everyone. You're the winner. And you're a greedy bastard. And potentially spreading just like half-assed messages to people and not actually helping anyone. Which is what I'm investigating, but I'm already frustrated hard enough. Like,
Let's find out. Starting with one of
environment shapes us.
our environment shapes in us.
Now, this one is like, it's even weirder. Even capitalism alone can be breaking you because you don't know how to participate in the system, right? But this is why it's impossible to answer these questions. We'd rather we'll listen to someone else answer it, am I right?
Let's
You
find
get the
out.
right answers,
Starting
right?
the Stanford
let's start with an
prison
experiment.
Experiment.
Yes. You run out of content. We're getting that dopamine moment, guys. Let's go. Yes, your environment tells you to behave a very different way, where a prisoner has to stay in prison. And now you're gonna try and make that happen. Also, you have power over the other people, and also a prisoner is less moral than the prison guard, technically. Okay? You're not being told that explicitly, but you just simply have more power and freedom. It's like pulling a fucking trolley problem, basically, and using it for logical kind of deduction. She's not gonna do that. She's just gonna say experiment and move on, as if like she answered the question.
The pursuit of greater
I swear
insight
to
into the
God, guys.
effect. In the 1970s, controversial prisoners and guards. The guards were dressed in uniform.
Again, if you give people power, they're gonna feel bigger than this smaller person. Oh wow! What a fucking crazy mind-bending experiment! Who would have thought that would happen? See, literally the same thing happens when you give someone money. Literally the same thing. They become assholes. They don't become kind people just because they have money in their hands. Most people become assholes. It's like the ultimate moral test in general of like just give money to a person and see what happens. Is the ultimate test. Just like you can even approach a homeless person, give them money, and be like, "Oh, you're spending that on fucking booze. You're spending that to just be high all the time and don't give a fuck about nothing." Okay, I'm not gonna give you money anymore. I can't trust homeless people anymore. Okay, fuck you. Fuck you, dude. Give a person power and you will find their moral character. Start playing a role. Am I right? Am I right, side to go? Am I right? Do you like the power? Do you think you are on the right side of history?
Ones weren't reflective of their own morals, but the morals of the group.
Yeah, the commentary is absolute dog shit. Like, it's the most useless garbage. Oh my god, it's the morals of the group now. What? What? It's true and false at the same time. Like, of course it's morals of the group, that's what an experiment is. It's gonna be different within the experiment bounds. There's gonna be different morals inside the experiment, so, okay. We shouldn't torture rats unless they're lab rats, then everything goes. You know, experiment changes the moral fucking ecosystem.
Were given
That's the whole point, usually.
prison uniforms and addressed by the guards as numbers instead of names. This,
Yes, whatever. More power, more shocking, differences established, different roles established. These things are pretty scary because, you know, people volunteer into the experiment. They never, like, escape the experiment because they know it's fake. It's like, it doesn't even matter to try and escape that.
one
They know
group
it's,
is
like, you can't even run moral experiments because people know it's fucking experiment, right? They have to. They can't consent to something that just, you know, unless they have been lied to as well, or they just don't care. But naturally, everyone knows in this experiment, this is an experiment. You literally can't have an experiment like this that gives you actual results, but you can find something interesting, right? And technically, the results were interesting. But it's just like people who play Monopoly experiment of like, oh my god, they become greedy and they pretend that they were winners. When they literally got a cheat code of 2 times the money and they win every single time, you know, and they pretend that they deserved it. They deserve to win. They are the strategic masterminds of rolling random dice in a random fucking game. Some of these experiments who are like famous experiments, like they fucking baffle me of like, why is it famous? Oh, it's because it's clickbait and it's easy to understand. But you would never make an experiment where Monopoly's like completely fucking random. No one really knows like intricate strategies of how to like lean towards a victory. No, it's fucking random. So of course people will gonna cope. People will cope. I'm gonna put this on the screen, okay, guys? People will cope that this random game is producing good outcome because they're good players, but of course it's just a fucking nonsense. Everything is nonsense. People just want to be entertained by the shittiest game ever invented. Like, I'm a game designer. It's the shittiest fucking game. Back in my day, I was so attracted as a child to this game, and like I fucking invested $100 and like women were like, "Oh my god, you just bought Monopoly." I'm like, "Yeah, bitch, yeah, this unforgettable moment buying the Monopoly." And then it's like playing with your friends. And then realizing that it fucking sucks. That I should have made my own cardboard version of Monopoly this whole time, because holy hell, is there no actual choices in this? So again, I'm trying to discredit science because it literally, everyone is regurgitating the same fucking bullshit as if like it has all the meaning you need for the rest of the video to be made. Everyone fucking does that, but this channel is doing it on a whole different scale.
From them. They had to use buckets as toilets.
The real experiment was both ways. The prisoners and the fucking prison guards, you know, they both played extreme roles. You know, they wanted to see the whole thing. And the experiment also run both ways of like, look at me, I can just take things away, you know? I can just do this. Are we still doing this? I can do this to the person and you're gonna allow me to do that? The experiment goes both ways, where the person running the experiment has to actually sit there and watch how immoral everything is turning out to be, and doesn't want to press the stop button. You know, it gets pretty fucking crazy understanding that this experiment fucking existed. And like, you have to question, was it like a good idea to do this? Like, I always question science because it looks this fucking weird.
They grew
every
increasingly
time.
distressed and suspicious of one another. They were forced to wear bags
very
over their
suspicious.
heads of humiliation.
Oh, thank you. Thank
The
you
experiment
very much.
ended after only 6 days, instead of the planned 2 weeks, due to
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was entertained watching this in a way, because I was more engaged in this, and when they say the experiment ended early, we definitely got some dopamine. Fuck you, scientists!
ethical concerns and things.
Growing out of hand, it's like, you didn't set up proper rules, you fucking moron, scientist. They don't know what they're doing. And the people in the experiment don't know what they're capable of, you know? And so the experiment goes both ways, as I have telling you guys.
But we can't.
Just like, people are often like wanting to break rules, just like Americans wanting to steal things from the fucking unchained grounds. Simply because people sometimes want to see what they can get away with, you know? They test the boundaries of the world they live in. Sometimes in the most fucking destructive manner, unfortunately. And honestly, Deadmaus Drama is exactly about that. People not only testing the boundaries, but living outside of the fucking moral boundaries. Every single video would not exist if someone didn't step out of the moral boundaries and pretended that that's part of YouTube culture, you know? That's part of free speech, or whatever the fuck the excuse is. It's free speech for those who want to speak and are not already popular, you know? Oh, but I have free speech. But you have 2 billion subscribers. You can talk to them anytime you want. Maybe you want to do it in private? Private? Subscribers only. You have to be subscribed for 3 months, for example, right? Subscribers only. Let me talk to my subscribers. Then you can have your fucking free speech. But this is how boring science is as well. Of like, oh wow, you just said the same thing we have heard 20 billion times. Luckily, I made it interesting, but holy shit, is it boring. Dopamine. This experiment, that experiment. Everything is so repetitive. Please, psych to go
What
do
is
something.
the likelihood that
Do a
every guard
backflip.
was likely that opportunity, anonymity, and perceived duty and a power
Anonymity,
imbalance?
I guess.
All
Perceived duty? Duty to be immoral? No, it's just the nature of making people do experiments. They know they don't belong there. It's like beyond anonymity. It's a Mr. Beast video.
there was a 50-50
You know,
chance
people try to fucking entertain
that
themselves in a
by
Mr.
signing
Beast
up
video.
you would act evil.
Yeah, power corrupts, doesn't it? This is exactly why Deadmaus videos exist, because power corrupts. I would like more power. Why? Because I live a shitty life. And I would just document of like how my life stops being shitty. But I also want to give back to society a lot. A big chunk of problem solving. Because right now society is like stuck at looking at AI meshes, for example, and it's like, oh, the topology is wrong, and it's like, what the fuck is a topology? The way triangles like mesh together, topology. Fuck off. I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. We have to run away from these fucking polygons once and for all. This is scary shit. This is crazy shit that people can do wrong, and even AI can do it wrong and not efficiently enough. It's like, oh my god. People can lose themselves in just doing the wrong thing because there's the only way you can do it, you know? And it potentially is just wrong. It could have been better. But if you don't question yourself, well, maybe you don't have a good moral compass. You will take opportunities like these.
If the result of this experiment...
You're just bored. Boredom alone can also break people so damn much. Boredom is the ultimate test of your integrity of these sticks. Because only when you break a stick, something happens, you know? That's the interesting thing about these moral sticks. And potentially, it also proves the mortality of a human being. You're just gonna be bored and you're gonna be breaking moral sticks until you die. You know? I'm basically 30 years old, right? And I've experienced, I don't know, 50% of life without even fucking leaving my room. How the fuck did I do that, right? It's just very likely in order to experience like bonus expansions of life, you have to break the moral code eventually. And it's like, or if you don't break it, you just grow old anyways. Just more bored. But even more interestingly enough, you don't want to be bored. Nobody wants you to be bored. People around you will actually allow you to be immoral. Nobody wants you to suffer eventually when you become big enough. Right?
Evil deed.
Especially when you have extra power. Right? So you can be a little bit immoral. Just, again, that's where I brought it up. Because boredom. That's what made people, like, end the experiment much faster. There was nothing to do in the prison anyways. And it probably taught people the real thing, that prisons are really, really, like, brain damaging, I would say. Very boring. Very painful to be in. I think I saw another experiment, literally the next thing.
Role in your moral behavior.
Youngest serial
The world's youngest serial children is a well-documented phenomenon.
Yeah, it would have been wrong for me to assume that children can't do harm. Again, I got not the well documented. I got it firsthand smoking of children. You know.
Sara from India, too young to be prosecuted, but his crimes were shockingly sophisticated.
Parenting much? Yeah. What?
Yeah. Too young to be prosecuted, but his
too young to be. Nobody's too young. You can fucking prosecute an insect. You can prosecute a fucking seed. You know? Fucking sperm. This has nothing to do with Psych2Go. I'm just triggered. You know, like, people believe shit like this. People think that that's possible. Oh my goodness. Like, punishment has to be delivered. It is so crazy for that not to happen. It does sound a little bit weird when Americans do it in some tremendous way, when it's like, oh, your child is just walking around unparented. They can just walk around across the neighborhoods. That's crazy. And they put the mother to jail for 2 years. That's like anti-parenting, because he literally ripped a parent into a jail. So how do you punish parents is probably not with jail time, unfortunately. But you can take this child away and give it to someone else, or throw it into foster care. I don't know, dude. You can't let this slide anymore. And If it becomes a serial killer, then you're just fucking stupid. The system is just fucking broken. But listen how it sounds like. Doesn't it sound familiar, Psych2Go? Doesn't it sound like you
crimes were
right now?
shockingly sophisticated. He took the time to lure his victims and hide the bodies.
Lure his victims and hide the bodies. Oh, yes. We don't know, maybe all of the people enjoyed these videos. Aww. You lured the victims and hide the bodies. That's so you right now. Fortunately for them, I'm still enjoying the video. Again, I'm putting all the context. It's the female nature of just like, hey guys, I've learned about this thing. I've read this thing in the book. That's it. That's my take. You know, she doesn't answer the fucking questions. She just gives you a bunch of material. And it's like, okay, go to work. Yes, ma'am, I will work for you. Do you pay money for the work that I do? Like, anyone can hire me. They don't even try. I upload these videos and I'm like, I can improve your channel. You don't have to complain. You don't have to be members only. Just hire me. You don't even know what I'll be asking for. I'm not gonna ask for 100K a fucking month. But I will just provide you with content, you know, additional to this 6-minute fucking provocative piece, right? I'll give like 20 minutes of commentary on just interesting stuff that I have in my brain when I listen to this fucking question mark moments, right? Just if you really like hiring people and looking fucking moral because you hired a bunch of fucking artists basically to draw for you, you can continue hiring. You know, capitalism has no bounds. This is literally the most wrong thing to do because this is no longer capitalism. This is begging for money because you provide nothing in return for your begging. It's like everyone wants to tell you go to work, create more jobs. All right, double your output of your channel. Apparently, that you need that. As a giant channel, you're still begging for money. It's crazy. I literally don't understand, and this is painful to watch because she is harvesting power. Do you understand how much power it is? Don't be surprised that, again, Deadmaus episodes are exactly that. YouTubers are harvesting power in form of money, and now we have to be careful because they could spend money in very dangerous ways. Anyone can be hired, you know? Even a tiny serial killer can be potentially hired when people realize that they can hire people. If you don't want to be criticized, hire me, you know? Do that hush money thing. It's going to be temporary high, but it's going to boost your channel and give you even more money. So, fuck it, right? See, they have all the tools. They have the hush money power if they wanted to actually cancel me. They can cancel the critic faster than they can be canceled. This is how powerful it is on this platform. Mr. Beast has been the hush money master forever now. All right? He has mastered the craft. And when we're talking about Mr. Beastification on this platform, Mr. Beast is actually secretly giving advice to these like immoral people of like, here's the tool you can use to shut people up, dude. Why are you not using that? You know, Mr. Beast is potentially gonna come out and just say it in some kind of fashion. You can't say it outright because now it's actually very questionable behavior. But his actions speak for himself, right? It is what it is. Dopamine. Yes, the infinite. I just realized it's like infinitely going deeper. I could make this graphic. It's quite trippy.
Researchers suggest that he could have been biologically wired to be more violent.
Are you guys stupid? haven't you asked the simple question of, like, who are the parents? That's the starting point. It's not like, he could be biologically wired to do this, actually. He could be like the predator, you know? Hunting down people for their meat. Like, what are you talking about? People are that stupid sometimes. Like, it's crazy. And again, she's just a pawn in the science game. She's just regurgitating terrible content without safeguards. Even though this looks like a fucking helmet. Ugh.
Y chromosome,
Oh,
which is a
man, fuck you. Fuck you. How many tables do I have to flip? I'm so fucking angry. I'm so angry. Oh, we found they could be a mysterious thing inside a human being that made them extra fucking evil. Holy shit. Are we that stupid, man? And this is something that's just like, I'm not gonna question this. I'm not gonna question science. They did that, and that's probably a normal thing to do, just assume extra chromosome material. What the fuck? What the fuck? I clicked on a video. All you have to do is make no stupid fucking mistakes. Just filter science where it doesn't sound like fucking toilet noises, bro. My god. My fucking god. This channel is fucking insane. All I want to do is I click the video and I survive, and I don't have to upload the fucking Deadmaus dopamine. Copium now. I need copium. Feels good. Hormones. Feels good, man. Give me your best night so I can have dopamine. Give me your best night. Give me more dopamine. I don't really know her name, but I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah. Is one night stand moral or not? Probably not. Probably it breaks some things, right? It breaks potentially Christianity. Christianity is suggesting that there's a stick saying you have to marry the person, just don't have sex, okay? Like, sex is for a special occasion when you really love someone. Make it special. Don't make it just like random. And don't turn it into a political fucking belief. Holy shit. Run billionaires. Run billionaires. Give me your best night.
a
Okay.
condition that affects behavior
boy.
and increases the likelihood of the individual committing.
You know, we got a peek into scientific minds. You know, of like, this guy really has like extra chromosome. Man, man, it's the ultimate theory. You know, that's what you suspect. Of like, I know you're stealing stuff just because you have an extra chromosome in there. You know, like, see, you're just biologically wired differently. I understand you. You know, I forgive you. Don't steal again. Don't steal again, bro. Oh, it is untreatable disease as well. Oh my goodness. And then we stem all these fucking lies. Just because there's like an extra thing inside someone's body, theoretically speaking. Your brain chemistry is different, so you cannot possibly change yourself. You will always be fart. Science is the most evil shit you can potentially learn from. You know, you will learn it the hard way then, if you learn from
crimes.
science.
Although
Or
this
believe
evidence is speculative, it does show that people can biologically be
Speculative, you fucking moron.
predisposed
Speculative.
to evil. But if you spend any time looking into serial
It should have sounded stupid, not
killers,
speculative.
you'll likely know
Holy
that the
shit, man.
psychological factors that influence their crimes are often brought out by their upbringing or environment. So, without all of the information on Amarjit Sada,
Man,
we can't know his environment.
thank you. We still haven't asked a specific question like where are your parents, but we do ask of like why is he in the black voids? That is a question. Like why is he just floating into a black void and just disappearing? Bye, serial killer.
Influenced him.
Goodbye.
So,
Well, if he was living in a black void, I'm pretty sure that's why he was okay.
which felt like you might snap. But the truth is,
Mhm. Yeah, I told you guys. This is the how long I have to watch the video. I have to watch video 60% and then they say the snap thing. Okay.
as bad as you felt,
Marvel
those
snap
things
guys.
didn't make you turn evil. Despite on that path, if it were so easy to make someone evil,
But it is bend and break. You can break almost anyone with enough amount of force. All right? At least you can train them to expect more. I am traumatized and I expect more from people. All right? My moral sticks have to be reinforced 3 times. And when I feel like the other person is not reinforcing their sticks, I'm like, I can break you. I can just break you right now. You're going to become evil. You know? People, when I talk to people, they become evil instantly, bro. Instantly. And that's just the tip of the iceberg of what I'm capable of. I haven't even started. I knocked on your door and now you're evil. So imagine how easy it is for me to break so many people right now. Imagine my power level. All right? That's one of those moments, of a person snapping into becoming evil for a particular reason to kill one guy who apparently is a killer, And Goku realizes that and he just deeply needs a level up to power up somehow, He desperately needs to take revenge because he understands what's at stake. But not everyone can do it. Some people just die in various ways. Not necessarily physically. It starts with the moral death. All right? It starts with silence. Being silent. Being just accepting of a defeat. It is quite easy to choose evil. It's just where the river flows. So when it's it's a pathway decision, no, this is where the river flows. You will just retain silence, you will just not resist, not question anything, not suspect anyone of uploading shitty YouTube videos. I feel like it's a half and a half. I feel like I was satisfied, but I still have to upload this as the 3rd strike. We have covered Anna for 3 times, and I cannot muster a 4th one. Her content is useful enough to just accept it for what it is. Alright? It's not the most evil thing I've ever seen. It's very organized too, in a way. Sometimes refreshing to just see you just upload low-level content and you can get away with it. Is what it is. And she's just very good at low-level content. But she should not be treated as a great YouTuber, and she doesn't get the views for it. Nobody cares what she has to say because she doesn't have opinions. She doesn't exist. She's a woman. She does not exist. She tends to do that. But she doesn't exist in a perfect manner. And I can't give her a 4th strike simply because it's not that bad. The reason why I started this crusade against this channel is because it talks about sexual things and it doesn't fucking understand what it's talking about. Anytime sex is on the table, it's dopamine, But it's not about that at all. It's about it's wired into your system to feel good. But you get to decide when to pull the lever, You literally have a slot machine baked into you. You can pull the lever to be happy because there's a chance that, everything will go according to plan. Everything will feel good. But masturbation is a tricky business as well. And that's it. That's just what it is. Best description. It's a fantasy of winning. in life because there's a piece of you missing. So you win in life when you are with like the most gorgeous person in the world, the most attractive person in the world. You win in your own head. You have to tell that to yourself that you can win, that you can be with the best of the best, you know? And you can be with them in the best manner, in the most like intimate manner. That's what masturbation is. It's not like it has dangerous consequences. You should avoid porn. Blah blah blah. Let people fucking do. This is free speech right there. People can pull the lever the way they feel like it. The only advice you can give them is don't waste your time. Just let it happen. Okay? Don't think about it. Don't force it. Don't fight. Just let it fucking happen when it happens. Okay? Live your life more than this.
A lot more people would be. Environment.
Yeah, that's Sykes to go is like, why would you choose good? That's crazy. People actually do that. People give you the side eye of like, what? You could have chosen good? Like, literally, they just flow with the river, and they don't even question anything. No matter what changes in their life, they're just like, yeah. This is the NPC behavior. NPCs, unfortunately, they don't notice the branch-offs into the good. They don't turn into Super Saiyans, unfortunately. They just give up. It requires to raise a question mark to be able to escape this. The only question mark this channel raised is how do I get more money when my channel is sinking down deeper into people don't like watching my videos territory. A lot of people are experiencing this, and it's fixable, by the way. Very fixable. I don't have time to explain.
Definitely do
But minimum wage exists
influence us.
and should exist on YouTube as well.
Our biological nature versus nurture is meaningless because the relationship between these two factors, as it plays out for the individual, is too complex to put a definitive claim on.
What? I mean, yeah, you just said it in a very fucking weird way. But at the same time, yes, I can claim if you're brought into the nature of fucking evil people, I mean nurture. Ugh. Okay, but and the nature is pretty obvious is a choice. Like what? Of course you can make definite claims. Definitives, bro. What the fuck? It's like the smartest person in the end of the video said that the problem is too hard for him. Oh shit! Oh, congratulations. I completely relate to your bullshit. Whatever you just said. Actually, 2 plus 2 is too complicated to find a definitive answer. Oh, wow. Fucking genius. Oh my god. Not only we add the dumbest science, we add the dumbest conclusions, basically. These videos are just like insults to me. And I will stay subscribed, you know? I want them to be at very high number. I want them to offer me videos, and I will just kindly reject those videos. No, thank you. I don't like.
People are born evil.
No, there's no extra chromosomes, dude. Now you just got indoctrinated. People are not born evil, alright? Do you know what babies have to do? They have to grow! Oh shit, that's crazy! But they grow... No, they're just born with an extra chromosome. They don't grow anything. They don't grow, like, ideology or anything. Or habits. They just happen to born evil, right? Wow. Another stupid fucking conclusion just casually accepted. You know, this baby is evil! This baby is Hitler. Let me kill that for you. Let me abort that for you, my friends. We are Nazis if abortion is illegal. If we illegalize abortion, we are Nazis. You fucking bastard. You bastard. You're leaning towards abortion rights, am I right? Am I right, woman? Am I right? You're making these illegal assumptions to make abortion illegal. Damn. What a fucking crazy bitch. You were born evil. if you allow this into your reality, then I'll shove it up your ass. You were born evil. This whole time, you had evil intention. If you allow this to be the reality you live in, holy shit, you will not like that one. People are just born evil. No.
People are also made evil, but evil
It's crazy, man. Made evil or choose to be evil. Those are the two choices. You made a terrible mistake. You don't even think. You don't even have brain cells. You're supposed to have brain cells when you do science. Your brain cells are all over the place. Do they have dopamine? Or do you need to earn money first before dopamine happens? Oh, man.
to do evil things.
Hey, where's the
It
third
can
option? You didn't draw the third
Tempting
option.
to just dislike this. So why do you think morality?
Again, a lot of people can be broken into evil because they realize fucking stabbing people as a 10-year-old is legal. You can do it. Go right ahead, you know? Said the parent. And it fucking happens, you know? Surprise, surprise. And people just had to stay silent, and nobody figured out that parents said the exact fucking commands of like, yeah, for a 10-year-old, stabbing people's completely normal. Nobody's gonna stop you or catch you. Nothing's gonna happen, you know? I give up. I give up. I have a child, and the parent just gave up, potentially, to a broken system, to something even greater of evil, you know, in the world. YouTube is a broken system. If you don't admit that, man, for fuck, why did you watch this video? What is wrong with you? It should be obvious that it's a broken system. That people are stuck in traffic called, I also want to be famous for a moment. I also want to be heard. A lot of people are stuck in traffic right now. They're just waiting. They're moral people. They don't want to break. You know, I don't want to break into outrage of like, I just can't. And people are gonna be shouting at me of like, well, you just gotta wait. You just gotta be better, do better, you know? And it can break me, but I'm doing fine. You know, I'm grinding. Any subscriber counts for me, you know? Everything matters. Well, some people already have the privilege of, you know, fucking hogging up the line. Because if they just moved on and stopped spamming shitty fucking broken videos, then we would have a chance, you know, to be heard for once. God forbid there's a person who wants other people to be heard, you know? I often tap on people's shoulders in this hypothetical to tell them that I want you to be famous too. I don't want to just me be famous. I want everyone to be heard who has something to say. I want to be YouTube's CEO, so everyone has a chance.
Genetics, human nature, theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed the goers,
See you next time, cult. Psych-to-goers, that's how you call them. And so, this might be one of the final Deadmaus videos. I need one more dopamine hit. I typed in waiting for a change. Accidentally maybe that's the one. Maybe that's the one. It happens too often. Oh no, the final episode is Deadmaus himself talking about stuff and being documented. That shit is crazy, potentially. Because we have been worshipping him, you know, we have been leaning towards just unsuspecting genius, basically, right? Who was trapped in a form of a musician, alright? It is easy to respect music because it can do no wrong most of the time. Suffer too much. Just one video triggers me into a 1-hour discussion. Sure, not all feelings have to be expressed. Going off the script is time-consuming, of course. But because I accidentally make the root sandstorm with my mind as well, I can't stop myself from trying. The only question is, should I let Psych to go? To go, you know? To go. You want to go? You want to go? You know, you want to Psych and then to go. It is one of those, like, that's the intention, right? It is intention to spam. It is intention to put something in your pockets. It is so petty, it is so worthless what this channel provides and adds to your pockets, but at least your pockets are not empty, you know, and at least there's something to consider. I don't have a reason to make a fourth video, I'm not that pissed. However, you do not have an extra chromosome inside you that makes you evil. You don't have worms in your brains controlling you, basically. Maybe you will try to convince someone that that's the case, but for fuck's sake, I will not believe it one bit. Wait, there's one more concept on this channel. We have to take a quick look. If they want to go off the handcuffs, when I press on this quiz thing that they just created, because I haven't seen quizzes before. Or was it always there? There's no way. We watched this and it's like there's no quizzes past this point. Something changed again. This channel is so volatile. It's constantly just changing. There was quiz, but it wasn't a part of the regular upload schedule. If this quiz is evil, I will burn your channel to the fucking ground.
Just normalized, it's expected.
Emotional suppression, which is technically submit to evil, you know? It's expected.
Vulnerability is feel like going off
See, people actually pull you into the system. Evil is all around you. And the real weakness is to stay silent.
script. We feel like going off script.
But the funny thing is, the video is just like continuing. It's rolling. The inertia remains. You better stop the fucking ball from rolling, please.
I'm fine, even when we're not. We learn to stay quiet. On your healing journey, this is easier.
So I don't need a fucking quiz. Of course I'm bottling emotions. Because I'm stuck surrounded by fucking idiots. And I am not famous enough to not be bottling emotions. You know, I'm still waiting in line to unleash my emotions. Everyone is bottling emotions in recent times. No one has, like, actual access to social behavior right now. To social routines. It's not social media, it's winner media. And a lot of people just don't have the capacity to speak words with each other. Or more importantly, to give a fuck about what other people care about. Your emotions can't just be bottled simply because there's nobody to trust. And this is painful. These quizzes are fucking useless.
I let myself feel what I'm feeling.
Bro, it's useless.
Statement feels
It makes no fucking sense. The quiz is just watching a video and interacting with it. You know, just considering, asking a question by yourself. At the same time, maybe it's like fine still.
True for you, too.
What the quiz is important for is to understand different aspects of emotion bottling, so cool. Because it's not just about you, but potentially when a person comes up to you, like, do you bottle their emotions as well? I guess the most ironic thing is, like, do you bottle your emotions? I wish members area would be for, like, exclusive, like, long videos. Like, long commentary expressing concerns about the channel's growth or bullshit like this. This is the members' fucking content that I can understand. This exclusive content exposing the weak spots of the channel, you know? Weaknesses of the channel. If you truly want to sell something, sell your weaknesses. Sell your vulnerabilities. Not your demons. Jesus Christ. Not your non-existence. It is scary, bro. It's scary that I came here to just watch one video, but then there's a fucking evil pillar just fucking stemming out of this channel. It's like, oh, ooh, that one's a stinker. And you just started. Holy shit, man. More copium.
Maybe by diving into...
Oh no, I do think quizzes are pretty dangerous though. Because they assume that you're funneling towards something that can be categorized, basically. Quizzes are potentially just as old as books are. You know, they're fucking useless in nowadays culture. We have social media not for you to socialize, for you to observe the winners. But there's one more thing. You can also apply a lottery ticket. You can upload a video that could go viral. And you have to do it. Your quiz is to how create YouTube video. That's your quiz. Man, this is getting kind of evil, actually. Like, I'm actually on the edge of, like, do I need a fourth video? I need to sacrifice, I need the human sacrifice to become YouTube CEO, it feels like, you know? I'm craving for that. But there has to be something that ties this channel and someone that has been cancelled already. Something has to tie them together. What could it be? First layer, politics versus science. Second layer, stinky channel. Causing drama versus greed. There has to be one more tie to tie the knot. So they both understand that when I kick, I deal damage to both enemies. Stinky channel, this guy went into podcast area, into streaming. He fucking degenerated so badly. Greed is something we're discussing right now, and drama is kind of the antithesis of greed. I need one more. And we have locked her up. We know, logically, that H3 has the fourth one. The fourth strike. And if I feel like the fourth strike has the antithesis on this channel, it's over. So let's see what the fourth word is. And we will find out. Toxicity versus misinformation. Don't you think that that's what we're talking about? You see, when you're making 6-minute videos, you probably want to remove as much misinformation as possible. Like, you have the obligation to make the 6-minute video fucking clean. Just like you have an obligation to not be toxic in a fucking stream, otherwise you're just vomiting more nonsense, where you can shrink the video significantly and it will be significantly less toxic. Okay, you have the power to shrink your stream so much. The most toxic stream happened when the drama happened, because it was like a 6-hour fucking YouTube video. It made no sense. And it was the most disgusting experience that I had to shrink down. I had to do the job for them. And you can feel like I have to do this job for them too. I have to actually scale to 1-hour video in order to explain their stupid garbage. Stinky channel versus spam. I think we got him. But I still am not convinced, but we're literally staring at 4 reasons why. You enter politics or you enter science and you get nerfed. You have to nerf yourself. You have to be way more careful. You only get 3 strikes, not 4. And when you used to have greed on your side of the table, now it's gonna be very tight space if you have greed inside you. Guys, I think this is it. I think it justifies that it's the most dangerous channel on YouTube. I think we found the antithesis of the biggest fucking degenerate on this platform. And you know, I found it. I should be proud of this. This is such an achievement. One more thing is missing. Something I would want to protect, something that would give me the energy to fight the enemy. And you know, people in the comment section are the most vulnerable. In H3 worlds, they are already lost. People who are in the comment section of H3 videos, they're already intoxicated and evil. People watching these videos are vulnerable, and they have to be saved. Dopamine. The longest road is the one that was not finished yet. The one that I am still preparing for. Your channel is cancelled! I will draw the next thumbnail by myself. Ooh. Yeehaw, baby! Oh my god, it hits so hard when now she says you're waiting for it. Say you're waiting for it. Wow. Wow, the dopamine. What AI does not provide to you is the fact that I'm like admiring art for what it is. Even though it was random this whole time. But it's no longer random. I'm sorry. You do not pass the vibe check. What you're doing is way more expensive than I anticipated. Way more taxing on people. Like, I know it's dangerous, but someone has to undo the harm that's being done here. The lie is faster than the truth, by all means. Which is why it's so easy to spam the lies all over the place. You copy and paste scientific flags. You know I have more to say. You know I'm just gonna bottle my feelings and disappear into the sunset, then come back with big guns and big horses. Yeehaw!